Welcome back to another episode of PA Whiskey Guys via Zoom. Jesse, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just
Eh,
chilling.
our second Zoom podcast. So let's see how we can see how this one goes.
Yeah, coming in handy when we want to get some content out there. That's for sure. It
Yeah,
works as long as we have the same kind of bottles or know ahead of time to share.
which is hard. We're running out of what we have of the same that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, no. Well, we have a lot of stuff waiting the wings to try. Once
Yeah,
we close up the camper and it gets a little colder out here, we'll have some more time for sure.
yeah, definitely. You guys got what, a couple weeks left?
Yeah, three, four including this one, three after this coming weekend.
No, okay.
I think the 19th of October is closing, but we'll be pretty much ready to go before that.
Yeah, you guys have had a good year.
Yeah, it's been
Weather
dry for a
for
while now. It's getting chilly at nighttime and stuff, but
oh, it's perfect.
it is nice. Although we froze Friday into Saturday morning, it was like 51 degrees in the camper when we woke up. Had all the windows open.
My
You know,
favorite.
it wasn't bad. My feet were cold.
That's when you stay in bed.
Yeah,
And then you get to go out and light a fire and it's nice and comfortable in the morning,
yeah, for sure.
you know. All right, what are we on? Episode 34.
34, I think. Yeah, we're moving right
Oh
on.
man. Moving on. Moving on up. All right. Well, this is going to be uh the Old Forester Rye. This is the 100 proof. So I know we've what was the other one? That was a single barrel,
That
right?
was a single barrel strength one. Yeah, we did that not
Mhm.
that long ago.
No.
Big difference,
Oh
same
yeah.
mash bill I would assume, but big difference obviously.
Yep. Yeah, this mash bill is coming in at 65% rye, 20% malted barley, and 15% corn. Um, I know from reading in the past that the high percentage or higher percentage of malted barley, um, they don't have to add the artificial enzymes like you'll see in the high rise. So they get more of the process naturally, which is neat.
Yeah, yeah, and it takes the harshness off too. More malted
Yeah,
barley kind of smooths it out a little bit.
yep.
But
I still hear a lot of people complain about the rise being hot or uh, too spicy or too harsh, and I I argue with them because I don't get any of that harshness out of them. I get a lot of sweetness out of a rye compared to a regular bourbon.
yeah, I think it depends on what it is. But I do think a lot of people they like the sweetness and the the flavors in bourbon.
Mhm.
That Kentucky the common, I don't know how to say it, like the typical Kentucky bourbon is what I want to say.
Okay, yeah.
I think just people are used to it. Like I said, we always talk about listening to other
Hmm.
podcasts and this and that. And there's some guys that are, into, they have hundreds and hundreds of bottles as a collection, but they don't have any ryes or they don't like them,
Hmm.
which to each their own. But
Hmm.
I'm wondering if they started trying more. We kind of jumped in. We just started trying them, and I
I don't think they've tried enough.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like we
Mhm.
we we seem to not care whether it's rye or bourbon or whatever.
No,
It's just different. So
I seem to favor rise more without consciously knowing it too.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think my selection is getting more and more rise in it. I just
yeah.
picked up a Sagamore rye. That was a store pick, but I haven't tried. I've never had that one yet, but
I've had two of them around here from Sagamore. Just what's available in our stores. Like the small
yeah.
batch, and then there was something else that I think I had. I don't remember. It was a while ago though.
Mm.
But
I do
yeah,
know
jump.
this mash bill. Sorry to cut you off.
No, all good.
That this mash bill was acquired in 1940 by Owsley Brown. I don't think we've talked about him in Old Forester before,
No,
but
probably the Brown Foreman part. That's probably a relative of the Brown family.
yeah, it could be. Yeah, because Owsley Brown the first, I think, is how his name appeared. So
Yeah, Old Forester's probably my favorite distillery
yeah,
out
absolutely.
of out of the things that we've been trying so far.
Yeah.
This rye. is we can't get this around here. At least I don't think we could. At least not in the stores near us.
I've never seen it.
And
Never seen it in the state.
no, I think John has seen it
Oh,
in like the lower parts Philly area and all that stuff.
okay.
But and I think the price point, not jumping too far ahead, the price point on this is like $27.
Yeah, it's
You know,
it's inexpensive. This one would have been great for the budget series.
yeah, we skipped it. We had it. I
Yeah.
think I had the bottle at the time, and we didn't even think about it. I
No.
didn't even cross my mind to
It
do
was a
it.
good skip though because of I don't know. This is it's on a different level though.
I agree. I do agree. It's one that I wish I could always have. I haven't had it in a while, honestly,
No.
but it's something that I always like to have. For the price, of course, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I'm
um,
jumping ahead into the nose here on you.
yeah. Some of the things that people were talking about this is good for you know it shines both as a sipper and a classic cocktail mixer. Like people putting the Manhattans and old fashions. I've never made an old fashioned with it. Actually, probably be really really good.
I did once. It was right after I think me and you opened this bottle, didn't we? I think you were up for the holidays,
Yeah, yeah.
around Thanksgiving or Christmas, and
It
we
was the
opened it.
first. That was the first time I had it. Was at your house.
Okay. Right after that is I made an old fashioned with it, and it's great. It's very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Very
Because
good.
it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. I think, like you
Yep.
said.
So higher proof, you got that 100 proof mark, which was weird. Like I was when I saw the 100 proof on, I mean, a lot of them were doing it. The Knob Creek, they have the 100 proof
Yep.
loud and proud on it. The Old Forester does it too. I always go to think they're bottling bonds, but they're not.
No, yeah. Just straight up
Just
100 proof. Yeah.
yeah, just when they put them out there. But I mean, Knob Creek does the 120s out there like that too. So
Yeah, I
that's just
think
how
they've
they're.
I think Knob Creek does a 115 rye. A select. I think their select single barrel select is 115 proof, which
Yeah, I
is
don't.
which is really really good too. But that's one that's not. I mean, it's around. Not that I've been looking for it, but
Hmm.
I've had that before, and that's a you could sip that all night long.
I just was in the store down in Danville, and I walked in, and I asked the lady that was working the counter about just like different bottles that they had gotten in. She said I just missed. They got one case of that Knob Creek 21-year-old. Was it the 21
Yeah, I've seen that
just
floating
came
around
out?
the internet.
They must have just gotten one case of it. She said there were six bottles and they were gone. She goes,
Wow,
I just missed the last bottle. I was like, oh, I wouldn't even consider that one.
I don't know the price point on that. It's probably up there. I would have to assume it's $200.
Yeah, she said it was like two something.
Yeah,
'Cause I would think the 18 is what 180, 190, and then
yeah.
the 21 being over two. I believe that's what she had said.
I'd like to try it. I only had the 18 that one time when we were out for dinner with the wives, for like
Yeah,
Valentine's Day. It was
that was
good.
good.
It was good. I'd like to have more of. I'd like to have a full pour of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I like anything Knob Creek as well.
I think though between Old Forester and Knob Creek, as far as variety goes, I like more, if not all of the Old Forester
Yeah.
um ones that I've tried.
Well, there's a lot of so Knob Creek with the Jim Beam. There's a lot of stuff that we haven't had from them.
No,
You know,
true. Yeah.
Booker's.
Yeah, I've never
Baker's.
tried Booker's.
I've only had it once. It's different. It's not bad.
Mm. But going back to, so we're gonna jump into the nose on this.
Yeah.
I'm getting lemongrass. I'm gonna try and rein us back in. I know we keep jumping off topic here, um, but on the nose on this the first little bit remind me of a lemongrass coming from when I used to use the one of those oil infusers.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was, you know what I mean? It was a lemongrass scent.
I get a little bit of fruit, like a fruit scent in there.
Yeah.
I'm getting like brown sugar for sure.
Oh, definitely, definitely brown sugar forward. But
And I think I'm getting, I am looking at our notes here, but it does match kind of what I'm getting is a little bit of cinnamon there on the back end.
okay, yeah, I'm not able to pull the cinnamon out.
The nose is pretty good though for,
Hmm.
I don't want to say cheap bottle. I mean, it is priced pretty good for everybody, but
Hmm.
it's sweet. It's definitely sweet forward.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have a high proof hit to it either. I mean, it is only 100 proof, which I mean, I guess to be fair would be to say that 100 proof is kind of high in the market today, but I would put it on the higher than average, but it's good. This is one that I get an apple right on the tongue.
Yeah, I do kind of get a little bit of that as well. Um, I get oak. Actually, I taste a little bit of oak in there,
Yeah.
which, for the last few things that we've had, that we've recorded anyway, I haven't been getting like the oak too much.
Mm, mm.
I get a little bit of spice in there, on the sides of my tongue.
A little mint spice almost. It's like a I don't know how to.
I'm surprised I'm not getting like the spearmint on this one like I do on some of the
Oh
other ones.
yeah.
I got the spearmint on the barrel strength one or whatever it is. I also got bubblegum. The first time that me and John had that bottle, he brought that one back for me. And we cracked it at his house. And
Mm.
we both looked at each other and was like the bubblegum and like Tops chewing or Tops baseball cards. Like that
Yeah.
that style bubblegum, it was actually pretty
Yeah.
crazy. Which is probably the sugar, the reference is sugar. But it was crazy though.
Yeah. You see on the finish too, I'm getting that's where the peppercorn is. Like I don't have it on the aroma or the palate of it, but as far as the finish goes, that's where I get the peppery finish with a
Yeah, I
little
could say
dryness
it's
too.
like you know, just on the tail end of the palate and into the finish it gets a little spicy there.
Hmm.
It's good. It's good. I almost get like a little faint honey in there too, but I don't know if it's just my head messing with me on this one.
Yeah, I don't get any of the honey. Still, like in the nose of it, little caramel that follows through in the palate as well. But I really enjoy this one. I liked it when we first opened it, and I still like it.
Yeah. I have pretty much a full bottle of this. I think I've only had a handful of pours out of it.
Oh,
So, I haven't been jumping into it too much, but
and I saw more of this too when I was down in North Carolina, and wow, I already had a box full of bottles, and I
yeah.
didn't want to add this to it.
Yeah.
I
We
wanted
seen
to, but
we seen
man,
this in New York too when we were up there.
yeah, it's tough because I know I'm gonna want another one. I'm over halfway, well, about halfway
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
So
And the color on it's pretty dark I don't there is no
it's a
age
beautiful
statement on
color.
this.
It is
So,
dark. No, they don't. They don't give an age statement. When I had looked them up before too to find an age statement, I couldn't find one. Um,
yeah.
which again, with that's why I was more confused with the 100 proof being so bold on the front. I thinking it was a bottle and bond,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Yeah,
It's
this
a
is a good one. It's definitely, you know, my Valley's sitting here next to me. She shouldn't even bat an eye at it. She hasn't had
try
too
it.
many rides. Yeah, she has. I gave her a pour. And didn't even phase her, spiciness, nothing
No,
like that. So
uh, it's not proofy. It's good.
the nose is faint. It's like faded now. I'm not getting, I mean, I have a little bit left in my glass, whatever. It's not,
Yeah,
there's not much coming off it now, but
it's still it.
fruitiness though. Almost
Now
like,
I'm getting a minty nose on it
are
now.
you? This kind
Yeah.
of reminds me of like fruity pebbles.
Oh, I don't get that at all. Mm-mm. I just had a homemade Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie treats last week. They were pretty good.
Nice, yeah. I've had them once before too. They are pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not pulling any of that off of here.
Yeah, this is one that everybody should try if they see it, especially if it's at a bar. Be probably cheap, inexpensive pour, if you're at a place and they
Absolutely.
have it, you know.
I couldn't. I mean, with this bottle being what it is, I couldn't see them honestly ever finding it at a bar.
Yeah,
If you did find it out and about, I mean, good for that place because they've at least tasted it before. Because
can't say that I've seen. Again, I haven't been to too many like whiskey bars or whatever or restaurants that have
yeah,
a good selection, but you probably would never see a rye sitting on the shelf anyway. Really, not too often.
no,
Maybe like something like Sazerac because everybody knows what it is or whatever. But
I've seen that on a few lists. That's
yeah,
another one. What's that? 19 bucks a bottle?
yeah, it's like 30 now,
Oh, is
27.
it?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
Jesus.
I bought one about a month ago at camp, and I think we only have like literally like one more pour, and I made a couple old fashions this weekend with it and stuff. That's really all we use it for.
Okay.
They actually make a hundred proof version of that bottle. It's not
Oh,
around here yet though. I haven't seen it, but it's new
was
on
it
the
new?
market. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I saw a couple people talking about it, and I think I saw the actual like the label release. Way back when online somewhere. Be something to try.
Yeah, especially with a little bit more proof.
Hmm.
Hmm. Forgot to mention too that the first Zoom call that we did was John was there because busy lives we travel, and second Zoom call, not a surprise.
Yeah, it's partly my fault. Kind of rushed
No
this one
doubt.
just to get some content out today. It
Yeah, it's
was
all
a
good.
busy day at work, and got some stuff going on between all of us, of course.
Hmm.
But didn't realize that we didn't have any extra episodes out there. So
I'm still gonna give him a hard time.
yeah, of course, yeah, of course. He's probably home too.
Yep. Eh, Probably wondering when we're gonna record next, and here we are doing it without
Yeah,
him. Um,
yeah, and I actually wonder he might have this bottle too. Believe it or
uh,
not, I'm not sure if he. I know he had one at one point, but
eh, yeah, well, he won't be surprised he missed one.
no, no, we won't tell him.
Uh, I failed to. I haven't listened to our last one yet, so I don't know how the Zoom ones have been going.
Yeah, I mean it was different. It sounded good.
Yeah.
It's a different format when you're trying to talk. If both people are talking at once, like it kind of cuts out a little bit. But
Oh,
it wasn't bad for us. It seems pretty like we have good internet, obviously, so it's not too big of a deal. You
yeah.
know, and like I
I
said, it
could
sounded
tell.
really good.
I could tell with last week too. It's because there's going to be somewhat of a delay
Yeah,
between especially when there's three of us.
yeah,
I could tell it was a little different. Someone would start talking at the same time you do. You know what I mean?
yep,
And it's we'll get used to it, figure it out.
yeah,
Next thing we got to focus on are those microphones.
yeah. I haven't had the time to look.
Uh,
Definitely have to do it though.
yeah, it's all right. We're getting there.
Yep.
You know, nobody's complained about it yet in comments. So
I don't think anybody listens.
So see that? There you go. If you are listening, at least drop a comment. Doesn't have to
Yeah.
be anything. It could be the smiley face emoji or the thumbs down emoji or the poop emoji. Put whatever on there. Let us know you're listening, you know? Let us know. But all right, what do you think? Final takeaway?
I like it. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
it's good. Probably gonna have another pour of it.
Yeah, this evening already.
Yeah. Yep.
This will wake you up from being exhausted.
Yeah.
Allie would appreciate that.
Yeah. She can't hear you.
But all right, well, again, I wish I would have bought the second bottle because I don't want to have to run out and not have this one because it is a good one to go back to every once in a while.
Yeah.
But again, like and subscribe. Obviously, if you're listening, you're on that platform, leave us a comment, a message. Let us know what you think, what you like, what you don't like. And we'll be around. I'm Chris.
I'm Jesse.
And we'll catch you with your cork out.